Good morning. It is currently day 18 of Ramadan, and I woke up late, so I did not eat breakfast this morning. It's currently like 7:30. I was supposed to eat, at least start my fast at 6:10. So today is going to be a little rough, but we're going to do like a little day in the life. Get ready with me. This is my first time observing Ramadan. Um, So normally I'm like a morning person. Like I don't mind getting up at like 5 o'clock in the morning, but that's only if I go to sleep early enough. Um, I haven't been going to sleep early enough. I'm going to sleep like midnight and expecting myself to wake up at 5:30 in the morning. I, don't ask me. I feel like I used to be Superwoman and used to be able to do it. No, I can't. So, um, anyways, so this is my first time observing. I am like kind of following some of the rules. I am not Muslim, so I am not following like every single rule. Like I don't do all the prayers, but I do try to follow like every rule. So fasting, sunrise to sundown, um, which is like 6:10 to about like 11:10 in my city. Um, I break my fast with like a date. Like the fasting means like you can't drink any water or have any food between the sunrise hours. The second rule I'm also participating in is no music, which has actually been like the hardest thing for me. I didn't realize how much I use music as like an external motivator in the gym. So to have no music for the last 18 days has definitely been different. Since I'm fasting, I pretty much work out while I'm fasting. I just refuse to go to the gym super, super late at night. So like I have to have like some type of external motivator, but I changed my program to where I'm really focusing on just high reps, low weight. It's taking me a lot longer to get through the gym, but my workouts, like I'm still burning my calories. Like I still compared everything to what it was previously, like last month. But yeah, I never realized how much I use music as like an external motivator in the gym. In the car, it's like okay, because like I have so much going on in life that like thinking about like I need to think about stuff. So it's like kind of my time to get away, but I've gotten better at it. And then I would have to say that I found some really cool podcasts. So sometimes I'm in a car or I go to the gym. Like I started listening to podcasts. Um, I found some interesting ones. Nothing that stands out. My favorite ever podcast is like Black Girl something. I'll have to like put the show in here. They ended, and I didn't realize that they ended. So I went to go like, well, like I had stopped watching, listening to podcasts because normally I listen to them on my hot girl walks. It's been cold, so no hot girl walks happening over here. But when I started listening to podcasts again, I was like going to like listen, and then they were like doing their whole show, and they were like, "Yes, like this is our last one," and I was like, "Oh my goodness!" Like they got me through the summer, they got me through the fall. I was like, "Oh, this is such a good podcast." It had been going on for 3 years though, so I figured it was going to come to an end. I think they're still on YouTube. They might still be on YouTube, and they might still be on another app, but I think they're not. They're just not going to be on the podcast app themselves. Um, and like with YouTube, I can't record. Like if I'm listening to YouTube in the gym, I can't record and listen. So like that's why the podcast app is like key for me because I can still literally record it and do everything I need to do while in the gym. So there are some other rules that I won't get into because I just don't think they're appropriate for me to be talking about. Um, but I am kind of like abiding by some of those rules. I also kind of give myself some other rules, just like kind of doing this as a form of discipline, as a form of like clarity and everything. But so this week I tried, this month I'm also doing like no caffeine. So no pre-workout, no caffeine. I can't drink it before the gym anyways if I go to the gym. Like I don't go to the gym right after I wake up. I kind of go back to sleep. Or if I wake up late, or like so I've just gone like completely no caffeine. Also not gonna drink caffeine at 7 o'clock when I'm not that addicted, nor do I need it. So that's been really cool for me because I think this is actually the longest I've gone without a Red Bull. Definitely have a Red Bull addiction. I like crave Red Bull a day. Um, but super glad I haven't like craved one in a while. I don't have like headaches anymore. At first, I was kind of getting like headaches from like not drinking caffeine. So I like if I missed a day, and then I'd be like, oh, I have the worst migraine, and I'd be like, oh, it's because I didn't have a Red Bull day, or like, I didn't have any caffeine. So I think I'm gonna ease my way back into it. I might become a matcha girl. Like I think I'm ready to buy my matcha at home. See. So that's pretty much like the goals and what the rules are for Ramadan, plus my added one. Um, yeah, it's not too crazy. I don't know if I would do this again in like next year only because of like my training regimen. I really try to build myself like I think everyone does, like in the beginning of the year. I go like my hardest part of my training is in like happens in the beginning of the year. So normally right now I'm like walking 2 or 3 miles. Because I'm fasting, I started to lose. So I did like a mid cut assessment, which was last week because I was on week three. No, I did it like 2 weeks ago, but I was on week three out of a 6 week cut. And I was like, let's see what has happened. Obviously, I had been in this and like rolling on for like about a week and a half of it. And I started to kind of see some loss in gains. If you go and look at my end of cutting video that I posted last week, or well, the end of bulking video that I posted very, very late, but I posted it last week. I took my measurements and I kind of went through and listened them out. I think last week or in that video, my inches for my glutes were 41 inches, and now I'm at 39 inches. So like 3 inch loss. It could have been a bad day, could have been a good day when I took those measurements, but it was like, okay, the purpose is to keep my glutes and like really grow based off of that. So I did this week actually, I cut out doing any extra cardio because I'm just not able to replenish. So for the next 2 weeks, which we have left in Ramadan and also my cut, which I'm gonna probably keep going with my cut, is I'm just gonna do like no extra cardio. So like typically at the end of my regimen, like in my every workout, I was doing cardio, 30 minutes on a walk. I'm not gonna do that. Probably gonna do it like once or twice a week, just to keep up with cardiovascular health, but not in the purpose of like losing fat um, anymore. Because I think, and that could also be why I was, at what I lost. And then I think that's it. Other than that, I haven't really seen anything super big change in my like workout and in my training. I normally train fasted anyways. I hate eating before I go to the gym. Normally I'll eat like a carb bar or like the honey stinger carb bar are my favorite. Or I'll eat like a honey stinger waffle, like something super small to give me energy, or like even rice cakes. But just something super small to give me like energy, like a quick burst of energy, and then I'm going to the gym. So that side of training isn't new for me. Like training fasted isn't new. It is like the part that's difficult is like not replenishing right after I eat. And sometimes or right after I work out. And sometimes I'm not really good at replenishing right after I eat. But when my bulk, that was like one of my goals was to at least get like a protein shake or get something in like protein heavy right after my workout. Because research says if you want to get at least I think 30 grams of protein in within 30 minutes of your workout, post workout, to maximize your gains. So I tried to, go along those lines of it. It was a little difficult. Um, I do have to say, like, my eating habits, I probably will continue to repeat this. My eating habits are just not the best already. And this is like the first year that I've gotten it together. So we're still trying. It's still a work in progress. I'm not hard on myself about it. It's something it's something that I can identify and you kind of like move on and keep working through it. I light to hopefully make that like a little bit better. I could have made it worse, but oh well, like we're just gonna have to deal with it. Um, so a little package came in the mail. I got something from Dfyne. I dropped there. I shopped. I didn't drop there. I shopped their drop. last Saturday, 2 Saturdays ago, and this actually got here on like a Thursday. I feel like I shopped like just randomly, and it took like 2 weeks for it to get here. So I went on a trip and I was like, "Oh, I came home to like 2 packages." Um, so the drop was the impact drop. I just got 3 things. I was really looking for like a light blue, um, like bright blue, I guess, shorts. So I got the impact in the 4.5 and electric blue, and then I also got the set. Okay, I'm not a big set girly. Dfyne is making me a set girly. So like a month ago now, I guess, or like 3 weeks, no, over a month ago, because that happened in January. So in January, I bought a set. I bought a dynamic set from Dfyne, and fell in love with it. It was like this like olive green. I have a picture of it here. I'll insert a picture of it. But olive green, loved it. I've literally worn it like 3 times since I've gotten it. And yeah, so I was like, "Ugh, gotta shop the drop." I was up at like 7 a.m., like 6:30. Like, mind you, I was up because I had to like fast and I had to eat breakfast. But I was like, no, you're gonna stay up for this drop. And I'm never like that. I don't think I've ever shopped a drop ever in my life until today. So Dfyne, you have something in my heart. Um, so the set, I got the set in chili. So I feel like just orange is like amazing on my skin tone. I did size up though, um, into a medium, which may have not been the smartest decision since this was my first time getting the impact and not the Dfyne. Um, like it fits my thighs, but so the reason I got a medium is because in the dynamic, I it started rolling. So like the third or fourth time that I wore it, it started rolling, and so I was like, I hate having to like pull down my shorts the entire time. Like, just let me look like a bad bee in the gym and not have to be like digging in my gooch. Um, so now that I tried this on again, I think it's like good. But at first I was like, ooh, the waist is definitely not as tight as on it is on the dynamic and how I like my waist to fit. So I'm gonna put on the sports bra. I'm gonna do that off camera because I have to take the mic off as well. So then I'll come back. This is the whole set on, which is super cute. I love the strappy bandeau. I got this in a size small because I don't have any boobies. I normally get my sports bras in an extra small, but which I got in the dynamic, which love the fit. It's just when it comes to strapless bras, because my chest and my shoulders are so tight, or so not tight, so big. I don't want this tight, and then I'm like spilling over. Like I have a black bandeau bra where I feel like I'm like constantly like trying to pull it up because I'm spilling over, even though there's nothing there. But anyways, so super cute. I like it. It's a back day, so I'm definitely gonna wear this. I deadlift on Mondays, so I it's gonna be nice and fun. Yes, I deadlift in a bandeau bra. I know some girlies are like, you will never catch me in a bandeau bra in the gym. I will. The only thing I say I don't like about the bra, I'm gonna leave them in for today, but they come with the booby pads, but they have a thing where you can like slip them out. So I'm gonna leave them in for today just to kind of get a feel for it. If I think I can go without it, I won't. But typically I do like just automatically take these out. But this is the fit. So this is the Impact 4.5 in electric blue. I also did get a medium in these, which like kind of like fit different than the other ones, in my opinion. But I really like the color. I'm in love and obsessed with the color, so I'm gonna pick it out. And sometimes like when you wash stuff and once you start wearing it a little bit more often, it will go. But also like it matches really cute with this top. But we're gonna we're gonna do a little matching set today. We're gonna do already not sure if you can hear me. If you can, it is time to head to the gym. We're gonna hit some back and biceps today. It's Monday, so with my new split, um I deadlift on Mondays, so this is about to be an interesting one. I'll see you guys there. Alrighty, y'all. So this was definitely supposed to be a mic'd up version of this workout. But for some reason, while I was in this part of the gym, my microphone and my phone were just not connecting. So for the first half, we're gonna do a little voiceover and then we'll get to talking and you'll hear me talk and do some like tutorials in the second end. So right now I'm just like really warming up. I deadlift on Monday, so I like to just warm up my hips and my lower legs and make sure those are kind of like loose and good for the rest for that beginning part of that warm up. Alrighty, so getting into the warm up, the first one is like I said, deadlifts. I'm just starting here at the warm up weight. I'm gonna do four sets of 5 reps for each of these and kind of working up significantly in weight. So here you'll see me jumping up to I think this is a little bit more than 135, 165. I just added some 10-pound weights on it. um Kind of working slow as of right now. I'm in a cut and I work out while I'm fasting. As I said it in the beginning of this video, I am fasting because of Ramadan, so I do work out fasted. So I kind of been just doing like very low weights, not really going above that 200 with all of my lifts. And then really getting into the back here with this first exercise is one of my favorites is bent over rows. I like love to do these with a barbell. I know a lot of women like to do them with not kettlebells, dumbbells. I've found that I love barbells. I stay at a lower weight at this. I want to say I did 3 sets, but I changed the reps. So I did 2 sets of 8 and then 1 set of 6, and I kind of increased it on that last rep. This next one is one of my favorite exercises. So I like to also incorporate bilateral when I'm moving like both arms at the same time, and then unilateral stuff when I'm using it, moving one arm at a time. Haven't done them. This workout is more focused on bilateral, so I have 2 back days. So this one is like more focused on doing everything together, and then my second back day is doing stuff like unilateral, so I can like really focus on muscular imbalances. Um, so this one is one of my favorite. You can do it on a machine. Every gym I've been to plenty of gyms in my life. The machine is like someone just sits on the machine for like ever. So I was like, how can I do these without having to use a machine? So you can do them both at a time, like taking crisscross cables and pulling. But I hate being someone who like takes up a whole cable machine for this. So I just do unilateral, and I feel like again I can work more so my muscle connection and make sure that I'm actually working the muscle that I want and targeting the muscle. So my variation form of doing rear delt flies, I bring like the cable thing, like this thing, up to like shoulder length, or at least the core shoulder length. This one's a little weird. This is a little high for me, but it'll do. There's another one where I can get to like perfect length or perfect height, and then you're just really engaging your core and trying to pull your arm back with your deltoid, that posterior deltoid. So this one I'm doing 2 sets of 10, 1 set of 6, no 1 set of 8. But at this point, I might as well just go up the straight arm pull downs and do 3 sets of 10 of these. Just another variation of a dual hand exercise. Oh, that is way too light. There we go. I always want to make sure that you're not like. You always want to make sure your form is good. That ego lift, you're not gonna get anything out of it if your form is bad. So if you have to drop the weight, drop the weight. That is the workout for today. I hope this angle is good. Thanks for coming along. Thanks for watching. If you made it this far, I hope you maybe incorporate some of this stuff that I was talking about in your next workout routine. Yeah, subscribe, like, turn on post notifications. All my handles are at Gains with Z or Gains by Z. So follow me on Instagram, TikTok, subscribe on YouTube. I'll see you guys soon.